Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Well, I mean, I just heard a little bit of mindset, and I do understand we have our preferences and stuff like that, but I kind of feel like colorism is a thing that's been kind of big in our culture. So, it just kind of sounds a little, teeter tottering on the line of like a little bit colorism, but I do understand we have our preferences. So, yeah.
Thank you. Let's head.
Oh man, I think she's. Oh, then let me get started on this one. Okay, so I don't know why she had to say all that. I think if he has a preference, he has a preference. I mean, there's no rude to you. He just doesn't like light skin. My wife is light skin. I will love my wife, right? Some people don't like light skin. That's okay. Totally fine.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Kenyani.
Kenyani, how old are you?
I'm 28.
She's been on here before. I know the face. Let's research Kenyani. So where's Shante from? Must be her middle name. Shante underscore you stay 22. And then dude with a white shirt. What do we title him? Bald head, Gucci shoes, dunks and buff like brown jacket for cap. Bald head. Okay, I don't know what I titled, cuz. Anyway, so Shantae. Let's see her profile. I'll let this play
Years
while I check her
old.
profile.
All right, and what do you do?
I am a organizational consultant. I model, and I also am a personal trainer.
Okay, so what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, so for fun, I like to travel. I like to dance. I love live music events. I like spending time with family and friends and catching the vibe,
Okay.
adventure. Yeah.
All right, so now what are some things you look for in a man?
In a man, I look for someone who is a leader, someone who is empathetic, someone who is considerate, someone.
Yeah, she is respectable profile. Let's go back up here. Nothing to tell these dudes to run away from. Sorry guys, right here. Yeah, nothing to tell these dudes to run away from. Looks like she's got some respect for herself. Okay. Yeah. Nothing bad in her profile. Nothing to say, hey guys, run, run, run. Nah, pretty simple profile. Well, you know what? The key is sometimes going all the way back. No, pretty respectful. Let's see what she has in her bio. Link tree. Discount, first floor. Okay, cool. Awesome. Respectable girl.
Who is ambitious, someone who I could go ahead and name the list,
No, you're
but those are
good.
some of my top qualities. That I look
Okay,
for.
now what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers would be kids.
Okay.
Don't have any of my own, so I'm not ready until it's my own.
Got it.
Another deal breaker is someone who's controlling, someone who has a fixed mindset. I do think it's important to be adaptable.
Okay, I get skeptical when someone says someone who's controlling. Because it also, I'm not saying you should be controlling, but, can she take, when someone worries about someone be controlling, sometimes I wonder, does this lady does she know how to take feedback? Does she think feedback is controlling? I get skeptical when I hear that sometimes. I wonder what her perspective is.
Yeah.
Because we're not always the same person. There's new life experience and stuff. So someone who's not adaptable, someone who is not driven, someone who lacks passion. I tend to be a passionate individual, so I'd want my partner to be a passionate individual as well.
Okay.
And yeah, those are some deal breakers.
All right. So we did get one pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why he ended up popping. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Nick, and I'm 38.
Okay. Nick, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's just light skin. I like dark women. I darker skinned women.
Okay.
That's just my own preference. But she's very pretty. I like the way that she's made. I like her outfit and the shoes go with the belt and just everything look perfect on her. Just the light skin. That's just my own preference.
Okay, got it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, why not?
Well, I mean, I just heard a little bit of mindset, and I do understand we have our preferences and stuff like that, but I kind of feel like colorism is a thing that's been kind of big in our culture. So, it just kind of sounds a little, teeter-tottering on the line of like a little bit colorism, but I do understand we have our preferences. So, yeah.
Thank you. Let's head on.
Oh man, I think she's. Oh, then let me get started on this one. Okay, so I don't know why she had to say all that. I think if he has a preference, he has a preference. I mean, there's no rude to you. He just doesn't like light skin. My wife is light skin. I love I will love my wife, right? Some people don't like light skin. That's okay. Totally fine.
I'm back. So we have quite a few guys here, so let me hand you a pick. Mm-hmm. There you go. And I am going to have you pop. Let's go with 3 balloons.
3 balloons.
3 balloons, yes.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
She don't like big beards.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's have your name and age.
Tadero 35.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Just to hear her out, a beautiful black woman. I didn't want to, just limit you early.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping his?
So I'm somebody who tends to go for like mindset and get to know the person first, but I didn't feel like initial chemistry or attraction. I didn't even get to hear anything really much about you, so that's kind of what I can go off of at the moment.
No worries.
Don't mean to sound,
Oh, you all good, baby.
surface level, but that's all I got right
You
now.
all good. Don't worry about it.
All right, thank you. And then we ended up popping here as well. Name and age.
Jeremy, I'm 36.
Okay. Jeremy, why was your balloon unpopped?
I find her attractive. I like the natural that you got going on. You give me like a Zoe Kravitz vibe type thing. So I like your mindset, what you was talking about, what you was looking for. So I was just trying to see what you was about. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
To be honest, I don't know, because I just kind of figured you were kind of over my age limit.
What's your age limit?
34, 35,
Okay, yeah.
but
36.
yeah, so that was kind of my cutoff, and I
Gotcha.
assumed, so.
Respect.
Thank you. Okay, and then you end up popping one more up here. Your name and age.
Shad 34.
And Shad, why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, in the words of Chi Chi, I'm aesthetically focused and you're very aesthetically pleasing. That's why.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Kind of the same answer. I kind of assumed, he was a little bit older, so
the
I
beard.
mean, yeah, so yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Alrighty, so we do have 4 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, so my question is, what are your views on the 50-50 concept in a relationship?
All right. Name and age, and what are your views on the 50-50 concept of a relationship?
Hello, I'm James. I'm 34. And I do not believe in 50-50 when it comes to marriage specifically. I think when a man is married to a woman, he should pay. And I'm not just doing this to be a simp. I can hear the YouTubers already. But I do believe that a man should pay most, if not all, the bills of the household. I think he should be the head of the household. And I think a woman should take other responsibilities outside of a financial aspect. So I don't believe in 50-50. My parents were married for a brief time before they got divorced. And my grandparents are still married to this day. And I just kind of grew up seeing that in a household.
Okay. Your name and age, and answer to her question.
So I'm Don and I'm 33. I don't believe in 50-50 as well. Kind of what James said, men have to be the providers. The woman should be the supporter and be able to motivate, uplift him. So I don't believe in 50-50.
Name and age, and answer to her question.
My name is Body, 33, and I don't believe in 50-50 either. I believe in 100-100. I believe we both put in everything we have and giving it our all. I don't believe in just believing in one.
Yeah, my boy. I like that. 100, 100. I think. Hold on. Let me let them finish.
Thing for one person or something like that.
Okay. Name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Daniel, and I'm 32 years old. And as far as 50, I don't believe in 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Our childhood shapes the way that, you know, we see life as an adult. And I saw my dad pay all the bills, so that was normal to me, you know what I mean? So I'll do the same thing. I'll take that same role. As far as, so it's no 50-50 with me and my wife, but, you know, we could probably have like a shared account. We put some money in, save some money, so we make sure we're all okay. But as far as the bills, I got that for sure. Yeah.
Okay. So what are your views on?
So before she gives her views on 50-50, let me tell you guys, I've been with my wife in almost 15 years. 10 years married. We celebrated 10 years just over a month ago. And I believe in 100 and 100. In marriage, to me, all of our money goes in one account, except for our personal allowance, right? But here's the situation. I might provide, let's say I make 100 grand, my wife makes 30 grand. In her job, guess what? We make 130. If I had a situation and I'm making 20 grand, my wife makes 200 grand. Guess what? We make 220 grand. To me, money, there's no provider, non-provider. You're married. To me, provider doesn't have how much money someone's putting in. We all put in. Now, if my wife wants to spend $500 this month for her allowance to her own card, she have it. I might want $200 to my own card. I have it, right? And then we just spend it as is, just freely, wherever we want. But the rest of it has a goal. We have a plan. We have investments. We're paying off debt. We're doing different things. To me, the most healthiest way is 100-100. The most healthiest way is no matter what our situation, we're all putting our money in the middle. No matter what our situation is, because if the husband is paying all bills, which I think is silly. Let's say the husband's making 100 grand and he gets laid off and the wife is making 30. Does the wife now leave him, or does she step up now because he was in a situation he couldn't control? Companies lay people off. It doesn't matter how masculine you are. Companies lay people off. So in my personal opinion, in marriage, now dating, we just doing our own thing dating. I ain't paying nothing. I mean, I'll pay for, dinner, all that stuff, maybe, yeah. But in marriage, I'm talking about in marriage, 100, man. Put all chips in the table. Because when life happens, like my wife and I, all of our money is our money, man. We do not, all of our money is our money, my wife and I. And I think that's the biggest blessing we ever learned. My dad never told me that. My dad never talked to me about stuff like that. I learned that from my mentor. My mom never taught me that. I learned that from my mentor. So, yeah, that's my belief, man. Forget the 50-50, 100, that's it. So let's see what she says here.
50-50.
So my views on 50-50. Well, due to the economy and how expensive things are with inflation, I do believe that right now, economically, it does make more sense for both people to be bringing finances into the household. Mm-hmm. But I don't even have a problem with 50-50 either. But just through dating and learning men, I kind of do have a little bit of discernment now when it comes to men who are very super religious and radical about the concept, because a specific type of man typically is very hoorah about the 50-50 concept. But yeah, that's just my views. So
okay. All right.
I don't mind getting it, but at the same time, I do believe that the man is a protector, provider, and a woman brings like the supporting and nurturing aspect to the dynamic. So
all right. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. It depends, man, because some women have to me, I don't want a woman that has absolutely no grasp or concept of finances either. Usually when the guy's providing everything, the woman has absolutely no clue. She doesn't know anything about nothing, right? Yes, I know a lot of stuff about finances, but my wife knows stuff too, man. We both want to know. I want my wife to learn. Nah, man, I believe the most healthiest thing is 100, and then you guys on a monthly basis decide how much each person gets to just blow on their own by themselves, right? That's it. But everything goes into the same place. Just say, okay, boom, wife, you take $500. Husband, you take 100, or husband, you take 500 too. But everything goes towards our plan, right? We have a plan for every part of the finances. So I think that's and trust me, you want to have a long-lasting relationship, do the way I told you. Let me know your thoughts, chat.
Okay. Well, I am going to have you. What's going over there? All right. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I only pop. You're very beautiful. I only pop because I just didn't really feel like much of the chemistry thing, but that's all it is. But you're very beautiful. Your outfit matches your skin tone. You look real good. So
Thank you.
yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
50-50. I don't think he's the person I would go for typically, but I don't think he's unattractive or anything like that. And so far, what I've heard, he has a mindset that is aligned so far from what I know. So,
Cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. You get to skip popping that round. I'll go ahead and have you ask the remaining 3 guys, another question.
what are your top values in a intimate relationship? 3 minimum.
3 minimum. Let's start here and go back. All right. Top 3 values.
Off the top, probably loyalty, patience, and intelligence. Being able to learn and teach at the same. My bad. I keep it short. Sweet.
No, you could elaborate if you want.
That's cool. I keep it short. Sweet.
Okay. Let's go over here.
I would say loyalty as well. That's a big one. I love ambitious women. You know, I'm very ambitious, so I think that that's a plus as well. Supportive, but also to add a 4th one on there, you got to have a relationship with God. You know, I have a relationship with God, so that's definitely important.
Okay. And over here.
Yes, I would say first one is family oriented. I'm not looking for a roommate. I'm not looking for someone just to say I'm dating someone or just to say I'm married to someone. I'm looking for someone who's definitely family oriented. Also looking for someone who's compassionate, understanding about the ups and downs of a relationship, understanding that every day is not going to be a good sunny day. And lastly, just someone who's not necessarily religious, but has some type of relationship with God and is somewhat God-oriented as well, and just kind of has those religious values, those Christian values.
Okay. So it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop 1. Oh. All right. So, James, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Pretty girl. I think I saw her on another episode. 2, 3 other episodes. Not playing. It was just one more. I saw you on one other episode, and I thought you presented yourself very well in that episode. And I remember you as a standout, from then. And she dresses very well. I think she speaks well, and I kind of like just some of the stuff that she was saying.
Okay. And why do you end up popping James?
Well, I really did align with everything that you were saying, but there's just like no chemistry or attraction there right now. So that's kind of like what I'm going off of, because everybody here, they seem to be saying things that are kind of aligned. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you. All right, our 2 guys left. Any questions for our girl here?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from North Carolina and Colorado.
Okay. And you currently live out there, correct?
No.
Okay. You live out here?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you do for work or profession?
I'm an organizational consultant. I model and I'm a personal trainer.
Got you. That's really it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really it.
Any questions here?
No, I heard everything she said. So.
Oh, you sure? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Do you have a final question for them? Or if you're ready to pop, we can do that too.
Oh, well, I do have a question.
Okay.
So what are some things that bring y'all joy?
Okay, what brings you joy?
I like bringing other people joy. I'm a creator, so I like to create. I like to create opportunities for people. That's just what I do. That's one thing that really brings me joy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What brings you joy?
For me, playing basketball. When I'm on the court, anything I'm going through go away. Basketball. I like basketball. It's more stuff, but basketball overall.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Out of these 2 guys, who are you popping?
I knew it.
All right, so, Body, why did you have your balloon?
See, she talked about mindset. So let me tell you something, guys. She talked about mindset, and then when it came to what brings you joy, he had a given heart, a given mindset. and him was just basketball, just getting away from stuff. I'm a basketball player myself. I love basketball, but she's key on this mindset, which I think is very key about her. I'm actually going to give her a +1. Having mindset be a priority, that's very key. So let's see.
Unpopped.
I mean, she pretty, and just everything she said was cool. Like, right my speed.
Okay.
Never made it this far.
You made it far. All right, and why'd you end up popping his?
I popped his balloon because it just kind of seemed like, I don't know, when she gave you the opportunity to ask more about me, you didn't really have anything to say. I get if, like, you know, you found alignment already so far, but it's kind of like, you know,
was
the
pretty
curiosity.
detailed. If you notice, not even the questions he asked, I already knew. You already said what you did. You already said, you know, ambitious. I heard it. So it was.
But here's the thing, bro. She already said it, but still, you're looking for a wife. So to me, it's almost like, someone like her wants you to be, just ask her question. If there's an opportunity, take it. She wants you to be about her. So if you're like, oh, I heard everything, it's kind of like I know where she's coming from.
It's like, you pretty was detailed. You weren't short and sweet. You was pretty detailed.
Okay.
But I understand.
Okay, got you.
Alrighty. And now you're still unpopped. So let me actually bring you on up here with us. Let's head back. I'm gonna have you stand on this side of me, and then you'll stand here. All right, guys. Any final question between the two of you?
I mean, for the most part, I love how she speaks. You know, she's very intellectual as far as how she puts her words. So I feel like there'll be great conversation for the most part. I don't have any other questions.
Okay. What about over here?
I have no further questions.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final one then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
I'm willing to learn more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we got a man.
Why couldn't you just say something about her? Is she afraid? Okay, I think. Okay, chat. Hear me out, chat. Is she like afraid of like? I'm trying to figure this one out. I think she almost afraid of like commitment or. I'm trying to think. There's something about her. You know, a lot of times you find people like her that couldn't just say yes. Either she's afraid of commitment or she's had a situation where she jumped in too fast and it affected her. Or she really wants to vet him out and she knows. I don't know, man. I still think she could have just said yes, but there's something behind that. I can't put my finger on it. But anyway, look at Arlette doing her dance.
I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, y'all. Woo! What?